Hello and welcome back. As being a fan of plasma physics, what exactly can we do with plasma? Is using plasma worth it? Can we burn things or cut things using plasma? What is the behavior of plasma with inert gases? So, in this video, we will play with plasma and answer all of your questions. So, let's get started. So, first things first, warning. High frequency, high voltage supply is quite dangerous to tame with or play with. So, replicate this on your own risk. So, let's first start with inert gases. So, inert gases look quite fascinating when excited with plasma arcs. First, neon bulbs. So basically, you can light up a neon bulb as they have neon gas filled inside them. I have made a separate video on neon lamps. To better understand it, watch that first. I will provide you the link in the I button. So, second comes xenon. So, how can xenon be found in our everyday lives? So, I basically salvaged this xenon flashlight from an old camera which uses xenon as the excitation material, which I have demonstrated in an old video. Xenon is the most fascinating thing to look at in among all the inert gases. Third comes the tungsten lamp, and you can also light up an old filament or an incandescent lamp like tungsten lamp or a halogen lamp from plasma, and that I bet is breathtaking. I surely love it. The fourth one is the fluorescent lamp, and the another most ubiquitous thing found in every home is the fluorescent light. It can also be lit up with plasma arcs. Another most important property of plasma is that plasma never shocks but just burns, or it can mess with your nerves. Plasma, as being a high frequency above 15 kHz, never shock you, but still, warning, do not try this if you do not have adequate knowledge about it. It just burns, or it can also mess with your nerves, but it instantaneously vaporizes your skin as plasma is too hot to touch. Now let's talk about plasma in industrial applications. So the most important industrial application of plasma physics is plasma cutting machines. Plasma cutting machines are generally excited with plasma and can cut any metal, wood or other substances. And this is the main industrial application of plasma. So, plasma can also be used in particle accelerators as well as ignition thrusters to generate a heavy ionic wind. But where can plasma be found? How can we create plasma? And what are the natural sources of plasma? So, in the next video or in the video series of this plasma physics, we will dig even deeper. So, till then, stay tuned, like, share, and subscribe, and we will see you next time.